with everybody in the marketplace. So what I wanted to do is, before I got into the presentation, I'd like to just do a little video that I did last night, put together, showing you guys what we have accomplished in the last 4 months. So we launched about 4 months ago, and I want to show you just a real quick clip of where we're at today. So keep tokenization is a way to bridge the gap between a brand, mission, a purpose, and help people start to collaborate. It's about the world's first $1 trillion blockchain platform. Pretty bold, right? $1 trillion. Woo! Just like the domains I talked about, 1 million domains registered every day. Yes.
Your blockchain is Bitcoin.
Yes.
But in this case, how are you used?
I have more utility. So for us, we really feel like we're a voice of all entrepreneurs around the world. How do you open up your global e-commerce? So we feel pretty proud that the media is seeing these. We did not buy any of this media, buy any of these, even speaking at the events. This was all New York Stock Exchange and Nasgo. All of these, them coming to us because they're recognizing that our market is going after the small and medium-sized enterprises, not the big, the banking, all of the high level. So for us to go forward, we always need to look at what's been the previous system. So I just wanted to show you, where are we now? So if you look back in the 90s, it was the era of the PC, right? Businesses were going offline, going to online, moving to a personal computer. Then we went into the year of the domains, 2000s, and that was really the businesses moving offline, going to online, local addresses going to online addresses. Leading into the 2010s, which is the era of the apps, the mobile apps, the App Store, really getting a huge momentum as far as the mobile phones. We believe the next era is the era of blockchain. This is where you really build that level of trust, of transparency, of open, of fairness. So we call this the era of the blockcom. So we trademark blockcom, which is blockchain and .com together, really blending where we've been with the World Wide Web, leading into blockchain and making it very simple. So did you know there were over 1 million domains purchased every single day in 2017? Over 1 million. So if you look at all of those, there's 18 billion websites in the world. What we see in partnering up with companies like GoDaddy and others is that we can change all those .coms or move them to .com addresses built on blockchain. So what do small and medium-sized enterprises, what are their challenges? Number one is funding. 82% of small and medium-sized businesses have a lack of funding. The second is, to get that funding, I need to build trust. I need to build it quickly with either my audience or with VCs or whoever I'm going to. And the third is, we believe blockchain is where it's at, right? But it's not available to the mass market. It's very, it's very ambiguous. We don't know exactly how to do it. And how do we get on it? And how do we utilize it out into the market. So we've actually created a block box, making it very simple, built on our blockchain platform, that you can build a domain address. So you can buy a blockchain domain address. Then you can put your website on the blockchain within a few minutes, or build your new website on blockchain. And third is we can tokenize your business literally without writing a single line of code in less than 5 minutes. So it makes it very simple for companies to start to tokenize and start to build that connection to their fans, their followers, their ecosystems, their customers in the marketplace. So for all of this, for less than $300 USD, this is 600 NSGs or Nasgo tokens. So we wanted to make this to where it was extremely simple and extremely cost effective for every business, small and medium-sized enterprise in the world to move to blockchain. So in our blockchain infrastructure, we have a main chain, but we built peg side chains. And we wanted to do this to make it to where it was very simple for every side chain to come on and build a DApp, build a decentralized app on our marketplace. We also wanted them to overcome and make it very simple for scalability and validation times, to where each side chain is essentially their own main chain. We also built to where each side chain has the ability that they can actually create their own consensus algorithm on their own side chain. So if somebody wants a DPoS, that's great. If somebody wants a POS or a POW, that's great. They can do it themselves. So for us, it's funny, every time I go speak at events, I'm like, how many people know how the World Wide Web works? And there's like one hand. And I go, exactly, nobody. But we all know how it works. We all know how we build websites and build things on the World Wide Web. I look at blockchain and I go, this is like just a buzzword that everybody's using, like, yes, it's cool, it's an open platform. But if nobody knows how to use it, and it's not like we got to do a secret code and a handshake and hoodie and, that's blockchain, guys, we're missing the boat. So we want to make something that's utilized by the mass market. How does this small, medium-sized company, how does a pizza shop get on blockchain? How do they use tokenization to create an incentivized loyalty program with their market? And that's what we made it extremely simple. And honestly, that's why we're signing up, 300 to 500 new companies a month just launching and growing at an extremely fast pace. We will be the fastest growing blockchain platform in the world. I stand here and I tell you that because we went after all of the small and medium sized. We have over 4,000 sales reps going to small and medium sized businesses to move them onto blockchain. So we're excited about a new app that we're launching this month called Amico. And Amico is the first application that combines multiple functionalities. Number one, it's a social media instant messenger. So, or social media. Then second is a communication app, instant messenger. Third is it's a video chat on there. So fourth, it's got a storefront and marketplace. Fifth, it's got a peer-to-peer exchange right within. And sixth, it's got a wallet that holds all crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, down to all Nasgo crypto, all using in one ecosystem. So when we sit here and on that video you saw, that's Jafar Jackson, that's Michael Jackson's nephew, that's about to release his album on Nasgo. He tokenized and we went on New York Stock Exchange explaining how he's going to have his own Jafar token and is launching on Nasgo. And it's launching within our Amico ecosystem that he actually has all the community to buy things, communicate, collaborate, innovate, all in one place. So we're super excited about that. We've got October 27th at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, California. We have about 5,000 people that have already signed up to be there, and all launching the Amico app. Second is we just launched our Vapor app, which is our new augmented reality. So Vapor, typically vaporware, but it's Vapor because we're not playing by the rules of Google and all of these that own the World Wide Web. Vapor is owning air. I can be right here and I can take a video, I can shoot a picture, and I can go pin it right in Shanghai, China. And everybody just has to look up and they see that video spinning, and now I've broken all boundaries. Where typically in the US, you know, I can't get and see things over in China. Over in China, they can't see things in the US. Well, Vapor completely takes all of those and allows any person, so imagine being in a sport event, you know, the Super Bowl, and being able to shoot a video and having a pin it right at the Super Bowl and be able to show everybody something that they're doing. So we feel like this is going to change the world as far as creating content, giving it transparency, giving it a way to get across all borders in the world and create an open, a fair, a connected community in the world today. So we're excited because we just launched Vapor in Saipan to a group of 300 of our top key leaders in China that represent 40 million members, and they loved it. Standing ovation, they loved what we're doing, loved that we could actually get that content start breaking boundaries around the world. And we feel this is exactly how Jafar is going to, Jackson will launch his album. He's going to actually create a scavenger hunt through Vapor that you can go and get each song through around the world, and then leading to something bigger that he's got a surprise VIP event. So we thank you guys. You know, again, when we began this, we never did an ICO. This was all funded in our own money by co-founder and I. It took us 3 years. We launched April 1st of this year. And we're excited, the momentum we're getting, excited the reception we're getting. It'll be fun to connect with you. So thank you very much.